Smash my hand into a wooden wall.
Great job. We are live, by the way.
Hurt.
And I'm going to open up the chat because I said I would.
What about chat?
If anyone joins us, I'm opening up the chat and so I can see what people are talking about.
Oh. Of course, me as the DM don't get to see that.
I mean...
Angry.
I'm back.
Howdy. Alright. I have chat open. Oh, no.
Hold on, ladies. Let me just get my stuff ready.
Half of us aren't girls.
Ladies and Dan.
What about me?
You're the maid. What the fuck?
Screw you.
The maid. Oh my goodness. Yes.
No, I am not.
The DM has accepted it. It's official now.
It's official.
No.
No.
It's
You must not
Yay.
make-
I love how we've all accepted that he's the maid.
Trent,
No.
that you're
I
not.
do not.
Accepted it.
I do not accept.
Just accept it already. Everyone already calls you a maid.
I do not accept.
No.
This title by making messes of everything.
Real quick pause for a moment and think about the fact that all of us have spells now.
Holy shit.
I have a new conflict for myself.
What in-
No, you're really quiet again. You need to take out your headphones.
In this chat.
Oh dear, oh
New
dear.
goal.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Bird.
What?
Remember we got your stuff semi-situated,
What are you doing?
and you had to tell, and you need to tell Bryson.
No.
Or did you ever talk to him?
Let me get my own headphones.
No. I don't think there's any point in talking to Bryson.
Why?
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Is there really anything I need to do now? Because I've already leveled up my thing.
Did you go for another level in Paladin, or did you go for something else?
Paladin.
How much XP did I say I would give you again? Wasn't it like
What?
700 XP or something like that I gave everybody?
450.
There we
What?
go, Lupin. Is that better now?
Yes, we can actually hear you now.
How much XP did I give you, Lupin?
You gave us all 450, but right now I have 750 because of the level up.
Okay. 450 sounds legitimate.
Oh, I forgot to, wait, no, this is the wrong character thing. I accidentally, screwing around with this yesterday, I forgot to switch it back. Okay. There we go,
Just took a shower now. I'm very uncomfortable because my hair...
Shuffle the deck of many things. Hold on.
where did we leave off at? I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Just defeated the skeleton.
We
And
had just beat a
let me do a
skeleton
recap. Let me
boss.
do a recap. Hold on.
I just remembered I was going to investigate the, magical sword.
Yes.
So the last we left off, you
have detect magic.
through all of our combined effort, you had all just slain 3 difficult skeletons, and one of the skeletons seemed to fuse with this that Bird is now holding.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to cast Identify on that sword.
Identify it is.
I love new spells.
Alright, so
Moving my stuff to my room. Hi, mother.
who is making that noise? Who's singing?
Damn.
Dan, shut the fuck up.
Bryson, that's not very nice. He
Well,
can.
Dan's gay.
Bryson, he's literally 2 years younger than me.
Well, Dan needs to be quiet so I can hear and I can play.
Oh.
Anyway, so Trent, as you cast Identify on this sword, You see that it is definitely magical.
Kind of thought so.
What?
Kind of thought so, considering there's a soul inside of it.
Yeah. It's definitely magical, and it seems to require attunement to have its full abilities unlocked. And it when it is attuned to, it seems to basically it deals radiant damage.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'll be back.
Alright, then. So, what did it do?
He said it was a radiant damaging sword once it's attuned.
Ooh.
She's in character right now, Trenton.
Wow.
Can I have it? Can I have it, please?
My brain is not working right now.
So where's Bert? Where is everybody here right now? Because I don't hear anybody.
I kind of figured that you didn't want to hear me yell at my sister.
Yeah, I don't
Not
wanna hear
really.
that. I really don't want to hear that.
Exactly. That's why I muted myself out of courtesy.
You're so nice.
I know, right?
So,
Tiny dragons.
Lupin, do you want to ask the question again? Because I didn't hear you.
Can I have it?
No, you may not.
What?
Can I request to keep it?
I mean, I guess if you want to fight everybody else off, if Lupin wants to take it, she's gonna try.
No, I want to keep it. That's what I want.
You know exactly what to do if you want something first.
No.
I call dibs.
Lupin's just gonna sit down on the floor and cross her arms.
I call dibs.
Temper tantrum.
Special feature called dibs.
Yeah, I called it first. So
Dibs.
get out of here.
Soon with a magic item.
You guys never let me have anything.
You have the slime.
That's the point, but you guys never let me have anything.
Exactly. You have the sign. You'll be fine.
You got the level
Effective dibs.
Nope. Lupin,
Makes
you
the
got the level
item
potion.
top of your name.
No, I gave that to Daniel.
What?
No, actually, technically you didn't. You weren't given it. You got gagged with a rag that had it on it.
Oh, I forgot this was playing. I forgot I was
Yeah, did you
also
keep that
playing.
back? Can I suck on it?
The fuck?
What did they say? I didn't even hear her.
Neither did I.
She just asked to suck on something that Dan has, and I don't know what he has that she wants to
No,
suck.
the bag. The bag with the red potion that spilled on it. I want to suck on it.
Oh, that's gone. now. That's gone.
No.
Buckle.
No.
Get a bit
Don't
of
do
a
it.
We do not have that bag anymore. We took everything out.
So when we
Wait,
return
you-
back to the town, we're gonna just like find someone extremely leveled up because they sucked on it. It's gonna be like a toddler.
Super
All the
toddler.
toddler sucks on it, just immediately grows into a burly man.
Well, the potion and dried up, remember?
Yep. That's what I
Sure.
said.
Mother, I don't think this was supposed to happen.
Anyway,
Real quick side note: if my Lupin voice sounds a bit different, it's because I have a stuffy nose.
oh great.
It just sounds higher
Okay.
pitched, making it more
So-
annoying.
Defeated the skeleton. After Bird picked up this sword, one of there's like a brick. There's kind of like stone walls, and one of the walls kind of just slides apart in the back, on the far back, all the way opposite side of the room to you. Kind of like a passageway. Like the bricks are interlocked and the wall slides backward and then slides to the side and opens up into another area.
You somehow your mic or something, and I couldn't hear half of what you said.
Great.
Same.
Daniel, you're adding fuzz.
What?
And it's very something that you're doing. Are you playing with Legos?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Stop playing with Legos. It's making loud
I did a
noises.
dice against a car, but that's it.
It's very loud.
Well, yeah, it's dice. Nothing about it. What are these dice made out of?
Oh no, the doggo's dead!
Alright, so after Bird had picked up the sword, and so at this point, a stone wall in the back of this catacomb area opens up. A wall slides backward and then slides to the side, kind of like a secret door, and opens up into another area of the
Lupin's
dungeon.
already waddling towards it.
Just walk
Great.
towards, follow Lupin. No.
Yeah, I guess follow Lupin. Let her get hit first.
Alright.
Yes.
So as you all walk into this area, it seems to be, it's really dark. You can still see, but it's kind of barely visible. But it looks to be a throne room.
Oh boy!
I am the king.
And at the end of this hallway that goes like a 200-foot long hallway, and at the end there seems to be someone or something sitting in the throne at the end.
What? Go get it!
Ah, hail the king!
Go get it! You must go get it! It's a trophy.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it! Yay!
Wow.
So you said you see something sitting in the throne?
Yes, there seems to be someone or something that looks humanoid sitting in the throne at the end of the hall.
I would like to call out and ask, is anyone there? If so, are you alive?
So as you as you shout that call out, the figure seems to start to stand up, and as he starts moving, all you hear is crackling, like twigs in a forest snapping.
What has he done?
All you hear is snapping and just crackling as this thing stands up with like rigid movements. And as it stands up straight and stops, it opens its mouth. It opens its mouth almost like a serpent. Its jaw just unhinges and almost touches its chest. And all you hear is the most horrible screech that you could possibly imagine.
Okay, turn around.
Everybody roll a wisdom check or a wisdom save against fear.
A wisdom save. Give me 1 second.
I forgot to pull out my dice. 1 second.
I got 20 in total.
Okay, you pass. You're not afraid. Somehow.
Magically. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to Lupin, so you...
Magically delicious.
I'm used to Lupin, so this isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Stop it! Shove, you were being so good! No!
Dan, have you rolled?
I will and put you into...
Okay.
Dan, your mic is muted.
If I'm not afraid, I'm going to do something that's going to be amazing.
I got a 12 in total, sorry.
You are afraid.
Somehow I'm afraid, even though I can stare down a hellhound.
What?
Yeah,
yeah, I can do that.
What did you just say?
I said I can stare down a hellhound, but somehow I'm afraid of a big skeleton. Well, a big thing. It's a skeleton, right?
Probably. Let's see here. I got a 10.
You are afraid. I'll get to all the people that are afraid. I'll get to you after everybody's rolled. I don't know what Bird has rolled. What did you get, Bird?
20 in total.
Okay, you're not afraid. That's good. So Trenton and Trenton and Bird are the only ones that aren't afraid.
Lupin's just in the back, running away, screaming her head off.
Oh no, it's a big thing. I don't know what it is yet.
Daniel, you can stare down the hellhound, but you sure as heck can't stare down the skeleton.
Oh wait, is this Jack Skellington?
Jack, is that you?
What happened to you?
So should I change my music to more freakish music? Probably.
How about just no music, please? Because every time you play music, it just screws up with everyone's mics.
No, I'm not playing it out loud. I'm playing it in my own headphones.
Oh, okay.
I've been feeling trapped.
I've been feeling trapped.
I sang that, and then I looked at the maid outfit and instantly thought of it. Because I was going to my camera. That's amazing. Would you not?
I can stare down a hellhound, but I can't stare down a giant humanoid thing. So impressive.
So impressive.
Oh.
Sad about this, Daniel.
That's because I am. I'm sad for myself.
I mean, your character, I guess, I don't know.
I can stare down a thing that's from... I can stare down a thing that's from hell, but I can't stare down a big human thing.
Well, thing is, you don't technically know what this is yet. If you're staring down a hellhound, you know what it is. You don't know what this is yet.
Fear of the unknown.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Fear of the unknown. I'm disappointed in myself. He's just in the corner shivering, so fucking disappointed.
Alright, so you said you're going to do the afraid people first?
Yeah, I'll get to you guys in a second. I'm just
Setting up.
Yep.
Oh boy, we're gonna get into another fight immediately.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I have a metal bat. I have a metal bat.
But you're scared right now, so I don't think you can do that much.
Yeah, but I have a metal bat.
It's like, I'm here to help. Oh, frick, I'm not doing this.
I'm here to help. Oh, nope.
I'm here.
Just like holding on to the goop, the helmet of goop. She's just like clutching it. It's like, save me!
Honestly.
Hey, Bryson, I just realized something.
What?
You know how you said the goop starts to melt after being used for like half an hour?
Yeah, I've decided
No.
do that when it mimics armor.
No, because what I was going to think, if it's a helmet, it will never fall off. So...
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean you can put it on your chest and make it a chest piece?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, and,
Maybe you can turn into a ninja if you put it around yourself.
you gain resistance to bludgeoning weapons when you have the helmet on.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's not going to be useful for this fight at all, but I just wanted to let you know.
Hey, Trent, do you like frills?
Like what?
Frills.
What is that? Oh, I know what it is.
I'll
No,
show you.
no. I know what it is. No, stop it now. Do not. Don't you dare. No. Oh, no.
I got the perfect line. I got.
No.
Wait until you see it.
No.
It's in his favorite color too.
Bad bird. Bad bird. No.
That one. No. Either that one or a different one.
I'm not looking at it. I am not looking at it.
All right.
guys, look at it and tell them how bad it is.
I
Ooh, this one might be more your color. Ooh.
All righty. It's time.
roll initiative, I
It's-
assume?
Has a little
Those that are,
to it.
those that are afraid, roll initiative with disadvantage. Those who are not afraid, just roll initiative.
All right, Daniel. I got a 3.
I got a 7.
What are we rolling for?
I got 10 actually. I forgot to add. I rolled a 7 and I have 3 in initiative, so I have 10.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what are we rolling for? Initiative, right?
Yeah. And Daniel,
23.
And Daniel, you and me roll with disadvantage. So roll twice and use a smaller number. And I got a 4.
Initiative.
I actually got better than someone who had normal initiative. How is this possible?
Wow, I got the same exact thing. Either way, I got 15.
Oh,
Oh, nice job. Good double roll.
did you guys even hear what I got? I feel offended by this.
What'd you get?
23.
Total?
Yeah.
You didn't get a nat 20, did you?
No. 19.
All right.
4.
So everybody name off your So Bird got 8 or 23. Trenton, what'd you get?
10.
10.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, hey, this has Black Ops on it. I didn't notice that.
What'd you get?
Who?
Lupin, what did you get?
I got 4.
4. Okay. Dan, what'd you get?
15.
Oh, that's so adorable. It comes with a little.
Bird, did you see the video I posted in chat? That is how I'm feeling right now. Over what you posted.
What?
Look in chat. That is how I'm feeling about what you posted.
I'm picking up costumes for you.
Oh,
But
boy.
you didn't like the. I thought you would at least like the pink one. The pink one. Oh my god! Friendly.
All right.
Let's learn how to die.
All right, here we go. So,
Oh god.
those of you who are afraid, you get disadvantage on your next attack, and then you are okay. Anyway,
It's okay. I'm okay.
Bird, it is your turn first. You got higher than the thing. You got higher than the enemy. So it's your
Okay.
turn.
Good job.
You're about
How close
200 feet away from this thing.
How close is it?
You're about 200 feet away from this thing.
Oh god.
About how
So-
many?
Can I just hold an action and wait until it gets 5 feet away from me and then I get my short sword?
I guess, yeah.
About how many feet
That
away?
is pretty damn far.
200.
200?
Yep.
Does the magic missile even go that far? Oh my goodness, no it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a big, long hallway. So now it's the enemy's turn.
Dan just left the call.
Oh, 1
Who?
minute.
Dan, pissing me off.
Right? Yeah, but here we go.
So this thing is going to use its, well, all its movement.
Is it going to use a dash action or no?
Okay, I just watched the video.
It's going to use all its movement, which is 60 feet.
Whoa!
This thing runs 60 feet toward you, and then it casts a spell.
Oh no!
At 140 feet?
Before it casts a spell, all you get a tiny little glimpse of it before it kind of poofs into thin air. It looks like a skeleton, but with like flesh and blue skin on it. And its eyes seem to glow blue. And that's the only thing you see before a silvery mist flows around it, and poof, it's 30 feet closer. It has traveled 90 feet toward you. It is now 110 feet away. It is fast. So,
I don't like this thing.
I wouldn't like it either. Misty Step is what it casts. Trenton knows this because he's a wizard. And most of you know this because, all of you can cast spells now because that makes sense.
Yay!
Can any of us make a nature or an arcana or like an intelligence check to know what this thing is?
I guess all of you can roll. I don't know. What would you roll for this? For magical creatures, what would you roll for that?
I'd assume arcana.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Go ahead and roll arcana if you want to check and see what it is.
No, I'm not going to check. I know what I'm going to cast, though, when it comes my turn.
Yeah, me too. I got a 16.
You don't know what this thing is.
Dang it.
It looks scary. After it poofs out of the mist, it poofed into a mist and poofed 30 feet closer. It is now 110 feet away. It looks angry. That's all you can really tell about its emotions because it doesn't really have a face. Half of it's just a skull, and the rest of it's just like flesh barely gripping onto the skull.
May I suggest we leave?
He casts lightning bolt. You guys can all hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So he casts lightning bolt.
Or gray.
Oh, that sounds good.
Wait, when is it? When be my turn? That's what I'm wondering.
Hold on. So this lightning bolt just flies, just arcs out from behind him and just arcs in front, zigzags through the air, and before you know it, it strikes 10 feet in front of you.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Oh, great.
that is
Okay.
wonderful.
It was not within range. It has a range of feet. It was 10 feet out of range. He strikes right in front of Lupin.
You're saved.
Now, it is Dan's turn.
We leave.
I must think about this. I don't have many attacks though. I mean, I do have a crossbow.
What's
How
its
far
range?
away is he?
He's 110 feet from you. Directly in front of you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at him for now.
What's the range of the crossbow?
Let's see. Crossbow is 800 slash 320.
No. Whoa, no.
What?
800? Where the
Yeah, I
fuck
don't
did you
think
get
so.
800?
Sorry. 80 and 320.
320 feet?
Yeah.
8320.
Yeah,
80-20.
that's what it says on the sheet. I don't know what it means. I think that's the feet.
Its range actually is 80 feet to 320 feet.
Oh,
Okay,
80 feet to, oh my god, 8320.
Oh my
For
goodness.
fuck's sake. You better put a dash in between there.
Yeah, there's a slash.
Alright.
Wait, I thought it could
So
go
you
up
said
to
80
320
to
feet.
320 feet.
There's
Anyway, so yeah, you can hit this thing, and it is in a pretty good range that your crossbow would do normal damage. So, you want to fire a crossbow at it?
yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Yes, I'm going to fire the entire crossbow at it.
What?
That's scary.
Where's my bolts? I'll just roll first.
Don't you get +2 to ranged weapon attacks, or is it the weapon damage?
My eyes have seen
I got
everything.
an 18.
You got a what?
18.
Total?
Yeah, yes.
Didn't you pick archery as your fighter archetype, or your fighter fighting style?
Yeah.
Did you add the +2 to that too?
No, then it would be 20 in total.
You
Then.
gotta make sure that you have all your buffs added, or I'll just consider that number. So remember next time.
Wait.
But
Quick pause for a second. Daniel, you add with a ranged attack, you add your dexterity modifier and like whatever you add with the archer archetype, okay?
Okay. 2 plus bonus to attack. Yeah, I got a 20 in total.
alright, so you hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
There it is. 7.
Total?
9.
Alright. 9 damage. Alright. Trenton, it is your turn.
It is just in range. I would like to cast. What's it called? Shield touch.
What?
Shield touch.
Shield touch?
No. CHILL. Chill.
Oh, chill touch. Isn't that a cantrip?
Yes.
Doesn't it have a range of 120 feet?
Yes, and you said he was 110 feet away.
Yes, he is. Go ahead and roll the attack.
18.
You hit. Now, roll the damage, fella.
6. 6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic.
Yes.
I don't know if this is or not to necrotic though. What if it is? Because it seems undead-ish.
It is resistant to necrotic.
Yeah, at least it's not immune. At least it's not immune.
Well,
You took 3 damage.
doesn't help.
Now, Lupin, it is your turn. You are at the very front. You're about 109 feet away. You're 1 foot closer than everybody else.
I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna hold an action to cast Magic Missile, and then like turn my head real quick and say to the other guys, "We really shouldn't be fighting this thing. What if we?"
So you're gonna hold an action to cast Magic Missile. What's the trigger condition?
If it seems to get any closer and seems aggressive still.
So if it moves any closer.
Pretty much.
Okay. Bird, it is your turn again.
Okay. See within range.
What are you attacking with?
Short sword. What does it mean when it says 1d6 plus 9? Do I just roll a d6 and then add 9 onto it?
That is your damage.
Yeah. No.
Isn't it?
Is that what I do?
That
says
should be your
1d6
damage.
plus 1d6 plus 9?
Yeah.
Up in the top on your weapon attacks, it should say proficiency and your strength bonus, right?
Yeah.
What are those?
Proficiency 2, strength 7, lay of hands 10.
You have a modifier of 7 for strength.
Yeah.
What is your strength score?
I seriously.
Oh, it's 24. I don't think I fixed it from the last time.
No, you
Because I
didn't.
think we tried to fix it last night and then it just didn't work.
You got to hold.
How am I supposed to? I can't tab it.
Tap it. Just tap and hold on it.
Oh yeah, that's how you do that. Oh
There you
yeah.
go. Get back to 20.
Yeah.
There you go.
Her original score was 22. If you look at the
it.
picture.
Yeah, originally 22, but it can't go above 20.
Yeah.
Then why was your score 22 with her original character sheet?
I have no. Oh yeah, that was before I fixed it, wasn't it?
I literally told her to reduce that before we even started this campaign, but I guess she didn't do it. Because your score, no matter what,
you told me to fix it, and I did. I just forgot to send a new picture.
Where's my glove?
In the car.
So my strength would be 5 then.
Hold on.
but the only way you can get a score above 20 is if there's an effect that gives you something, that gives you another point, and it says that score can go above 20. But otherwise, the max is 20. Anyway, that's what we were doing.
I don't know.
She was attacking with her
Oh, yeah,
short.
what's the whole thing with, like, the 1d plus 7? I just... 1d6, I mean.
1d6 plus 5 now. It should be 5, isn't it?
No, it says plus 7.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. It should say plus 7 now. Because your proficiency and your strength added together. 7. So, that is the damage. So, it's 1d6
Okay, Cameron, shut up!
So, the damage of that weapon is 1d6 plus 7.
Oh, okay.
But you don't... But the range of your short sword is 5 feet, is it?
Yeah.
This thing is 110 feet away.
I can't do anything.
Don't you have a bow?
No.
Wow.
She has a club and swords.
Yeah, I have club and swords.
If you're level 2, you have spells now.
Yeah, you should have a couple spells.
She didn't choose any spells, I don't think.
I don't think I did. It didn't give me any like spells or anything. It
wouldn't tell you that in the app. You'd have to go to
Yeah, you have to put the spells in. You have to type them in your spells. But in your spell sheet, it should say spell slots now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she should have 2 spell slots, but in the book, it's not telling me how many spells she knows. I'm looking.
She gets like, I think it's like wisdom modifier plus paladin level spells.
That'd be a lot.
Oh god.
No, I'll fucking find it. Hold on. I'll find it.
Just give him a second.
Don't mind me. Just listen to my amazing music. And it stopped. Gosh dang it! I just laid down on my bed.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Okay. At first level higher. Fuck. You prepare a list of spells from the Paladin spell list. You can choose any of them that you could know, which you only know first level or lower spells, which you already got your. You can't get cantrips, can you?
Cantrip? Yeah.
At second level.
I don't know what that is though.
What?
No.
Fuck.
It's a
Hold on.
cantrip.
No.
It doesn't have anything underneath it.
Define how many spells you have is charisma modifier plus half your paladin level. So it's half your paladin level rounded down. So you have whatever your charisma modifier is plus 1. And that's how many spells you can get. But I don't know if that counts cantrips as well.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I can look. I think it shows me a table.
Waiting,
It'll auto calculate your spell save DC as well. Oh yeah, you did Divine Smite as well. Huh, cool.
What is this? Okay.
Oh. Okay. I don't know how many cantrips you get. So I'm
just reading something that paladins don't get cantrips.
What? They don't?
Yeah. Yes. I was just reading something that they don't get cantrips. But they do.
That's
they can
weird.
get some decent range spells later on.
I'm gonna check the paladin spell list at the back of the book.
They don't get cantrips?
I feel like they have to add those cantrips in as spells that they choose for their total spells. Their prepared spells.
Let me check the paladin even.
God, fucking paladins are complicated.
On the
Stupid
paladin
paladin.
spells on the player's handbook, there are no cantrips at all.
Fuck!
I can heal a creature I touch by draining that power. You can also cure one poison.
Yeah, you get them lay on hands. You get them a healing pool.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we have healers.
So if you ever need me, I'm here.
I feel like Lupin could subclass as I feel like Lupin could multi-class as a barbarian sorcerer.
I mean,
He'd be fucking insane.
No, bad Lupin.
don't you get? No, you get sorcerer points at level 2.
Yeah.
Almost there.
I don't know how many. You have.
Don't know anything.
Don't you get
Here.
I'm just gonna turn off my D&D music because it's a little too epic for us being confused, and just turn on some elevator.
Yeah, whatever.
For us being confused right now.
Or did you get your spells picked out?
What spell? What?
Oh my god.
Okay, can we just do the spells later when we're not live and in the middle of the...
Yeah. Anyway,
You guys
so
can do that.
are you just going to hold action until this thing moves 5 feet?
Well, I don't think I can walk forward, can I?
I mean, yeah, you can. How much movement? What's your speed?
Let's do that. Wait, I'm not on my character sheet.
Oh yeah, I didn't look what my speed was.
So Jen sent
32.
screenshots to you guys. I'm like, I might as well.
What is your speed?
30.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet, and then you can take the dash action and move 60 feet, or double your movement, if you'd like. So you can move 60 feet closer or 30 feet closer.
That's a bad idea to move 60.
So basically, you have the same amount of speed as that thing charging toward us.
Oh.
if
I guess
you
I'll
use
just
the dash action.
I'll just 30 feet. Then.
Can't get this stupid thing on top of my fan.
Wait a second.
What?
I have a feeling I know what this might be now. Not gonna say it.
What?
If I'm wrong, then I feel stupid.
What is it?
Not gonna say it.
What is it?
No.
What do better?
Are you okay?
All right,
No.
Bird. What are you gonna do?
I'll just move 30 feet.
All
And
right,
hold my
30
action.
feet toward it or away from it?
Toward it.
Toward it. Gotcha. So now you are
Didn't you say it was 100 feet?
110.
Let me
So
take a video.
It should be 70 in front of me now.
80. You're 80 feet away from it.
Wait. Before I moved, you said it was 100.
It was
110.
110.
And I moved 30 feet.
So you're 80 feet away from it. 110 minus 80.
Oh. You said I thought you said 100, like 100 even, not 110.
Nope, I said
110.
Okay.
all right. Is that all for you?
Yeah.
All right. Enemy's turn.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's great.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wait,
Bum, bum, bum.
wait.
What?
What about me?
No.
No, we're skipping
You-
your turn from now on.
Didn't you get a go already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
What are you yelling about?
I forgot I had a held action.
You had a held action to cast magic missiles and move any closer.
Don't come any closer. I'll shoot. Yeah.
I just like someone just like uses disguise self and just like makes themselves into the monster. Just like comes closer.
I kind of wanted to do that. I just didn't want to blow another spell slot to become something I'm not.
So this thing,
You're dead.
cast fireball.
You died.
Oh, we're all dead now.
I probably died because I'm closer.
No, fireball. We're all dead.
You're all within.
No, fire. I'm resistant to fire, so it doesn't.
Can I use just disguise self and just
Well, you
become
take
a
a
rat?
death save for half, so since you're resisting, you get, I guess, double half.
Both the Dragonborns are red and brass, so they're both resistant to fire damage. So it's not like they're gonna be hurt. We're gonna be the ones hurt.
Everybody,
Yay!
X save for half this damage.
What about me and the other Dragonborn?
Bryson, all of us.
Yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
Including the
Yep, that's what I
Dragonborn?
expected.
I got 18. I got 18 in total.
I love that I can't give my answer.
That's good. You passed the
I
save.
got 23.
Bryson,
What?
do I make the saving throw too?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if I'm resistant to fire or not.
You are, because you're a brass Dragonborn.
So, do I still do it or I don't know?
Yes.
You do it,
Roll.
duh.
I gotta wait. What would I add?
Oh my.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dexterity save. Don't you get like?
Hey guys, it was nice playing with you.
Oh God.
Plus
I
4.
got
I
7.
got a 10. I got a 10.
Oh no. You got a 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Well, he is a brass dragonborn. Remember this. He is still resistant to it no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're still gonna take half, but you could have taken a quarter.
Yeah, but guys, say goodbye to Lupin. I got a 7.
Did you even hear what I said I got?
Good luck, Lupin.
Yeah, you said you got 23 bird, right?
Lupin,
Yeah.
go towards the light.
So I pass and bird passes. Dan fails and Lupin really fails.
Bye. It was nice playing with you. Goodbye.
Lupin, it's okay.
Sorry, guys. I have to make a new character sheet. Bye.
Lupin,
No,
you
you're
take
fine. You're resistant. You're gonna take half damage. I'm dead.
Lupin, you take 10 damage.
I take what?
10.
Can I just like add this for flavor? Can I just add this for flavor?
What?
Lupin like does like the anime blast back and land on your feet.
Yes.
I'm
That's
at 3 health. Wait, does this activate my no, it doesn't.
He didn't move any closer. But you still have an held action.
I want to murder him.
In doing so, you move 10 feet backward.
Gosh dang it.
Anyway, Bird is resistant and she passed, right?
Yeah.
So she takes like 3.
Yeah.
Off of my 20 health. Yeah.
Passed, right?
Yeah.
So you take 5.
True.
Dan, you're resistant and you failed, so you take 5.
Ignore
So
the chewing
as
sounds. I'm eating dinner.
As you see this thing cast this spell, it seems to kind of stagger back a bit and almost as if it's losing focus. And you just see it kind of like almost as if it's getting damaged, almost as if it's taking damage.
Oh my goodness, Rimiru, he has your powers, but he doesn't have spell slots.
I'm just waiting for my next turn because I want to do something risky.
Oh, God.
Right.
Two.
Dan, it's your turn.
Please don't.
I'm gonna use disguise self.
Oh my goodness, you idiot.
What did you do to disguise as? Bird?
Disguise as me. Wait,
No.
He's going to disguise as a pile of dirt.
I'm gonna disguise myself as a rat.
Oh, God.
You can't disguise yourself as a rat. You're a fucking dragonborn. You can only
Daniel.
Oh wait.
taller or shorter.
Oh wait.
And
He
plus,
could turn into a giant rat.
the rat's size
Okay, I'll be
is
right
large.
back.
Your size is large. Or dragonborn size is medium, right? Or is it large?
I'm
not sure.
1 second, stay here.
I think it's medium.
I mean, I could, if I wanted, turn into a dragon.
Page
That's not how that works either.
Here you go.
Oh. 211. Okay, you guys should take your turns.
So what do you want to hold an action? You want to attack with your crossbow? Like what?
211. Spell Desperations, casting rage, aid, alarm, alert self. You want you guys to like do your thing while I look for it.
Just go. You hit with your crossbow before, maybe you'll get lucky again.
Lupin, are you there?
Yeah.
Where is it? I can't find it.
What?
The spell.
They're alphabetized. They start at page 211, and they're alphabetized from there.
Oh. Yeah, guys should just take your turn real quick.
No, that's not how this works. But you know what? You can hold an action to cast that spell whenever you find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action of disguise self.
But what are you going to disguise as, and what is the trigger function?
My elevator music is irony right now. I haven't turned my
Detect
power
magic, detect evil, detect thought. Crown of madness.
Alright, you know what? We'll skip Dan's turn. Trenton, you go ahead.
Disguise self.
How
Make
far
yourself,
away?
including your clothing,
Daniel.
armor, weapons, and other
You
belongings.
don't have to read the spell off to us.
Okay, I'll just mute myself.
Okay. How far away is the skeleton, and how far away is everyone else from the skeleton?
Everyone else is 110 feet. The thing is 110 feet away.
But why did I say skeleton? Okay.
Actually, it's 80 feet from me.
Oh yeah, it is 80 feet from you, but you know.
I would like to cast Fireball using my blood magic.
Oh, no.
Question,
like
will
to
this hit
extend-
me in the crossfire?
What?
Will this hit me in the crossfire?
to reduce its damage?
Bird, can you please stop talking for a second so I can hear him?
Would you like to spend a spell slot to reduce its damage?
Yes, I have one spell slot left.
Alright. So, third level spell, and you use the first level spell slot, you reduce its damage by 1d4. So go ahead and cast the spell. What level are you casting it at?
Wait, what do you mean?
You can cast it at levels beyond 3.
No, I'm gonna stick with 3. I'm sticking with 3.
Alright, so if you're casting it at third level and you reduce it by 1d4, you go ahead and roll 2d4. Actually, cast the spell first.
Okay, so roll for a hit, right?
No. You don't actually have to roll for a hit. You just designate where it blows up. And then you roll.
Center on the skeleton, basically.
Yeah, you can do that. So then you roll 8d6.
I don't have that many.
I have it. You want me to roll it for you?
Please.
I have a real quick note to make. Weren't you at 2 health last time we played?
No.
Yeah, we leveled up, so.
Oh yeah, I leveled up and I got healed. Now I'm at 9 health.
Well, anyways, it was still nice playing with you. Goodbye.
Go!
What?
Not a single one.
What do you mean?
There is not a single one of these d6s that rolled a 1.
Ooh.
You rolled a 6, a 4, a 6, a 4, so that's 20 right there. And then you got 2 4s and 2 2s. So 22, 26, 20, or 30, 32 damage.
Jeez, should I roll my damage dice?
What?
Should I
That
roll
is
the
the damage dice.
No, for me to get hurt for my blood magic.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll the 2d4s.
Okay. Oh frick, I don't want to drop it. Oh please. I have 9 health. I will survive anything, it's just I don't want to get hurt too much. Oh, I rolled 2 4s. I took 8 damage.
Oh my, you seriously rolled 2 4s?
Yes, I have 1 health left. I have 1 health left.
The unluckiest man alive.
But I did like 30 some damage, so.
It was nice playing with you.
32 damage.
But I take 8 damage in return.
Yes.
I have 1 health left.
As Trent casts this spell, you see him just cough up blood.
You
see him,
still that word.
he just kind of like vomits up blood. And he gets like a bloody nose, and his eyes are like bloodshot.
So Steven Universe.
And, fire hits him, he's vulnerable.
What? You glitched out there. I couldn't understand you.
As this fire hits this this humanoid thing, you realize that he's vulnerable to fire damage, meaning he will take double the damage.
Holy frick!
Well, it was nice knowing him as well.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
He's literally barely able to stand, and he's got cinders flying off of him, and his smoke is coming off, pluming off of his body.
How is he still alive?
He's bloodied, meaning he's below half health.
I hope so after that hit.
That was literally 64 damage.
Lupin, it is your turn.
We can take on a dragon now at this point. We could literally take on a young dragon and we could win. You're level 2.
Lupin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be like, okay, screw it. And I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Alright, Magic Missile. Roll for the hit.
And then do you also want me to roll for Tides of Chaos? I got a 4.
You know what? Actually, yeah. We haven't rolled for Tides of Chaos, so I will roll your Tides of Chaos.
Oh boy.
Yeah. 40.
Oh, great.
Real quick. For one, I got 2 4s and a 3, so that's awesome. For 2, what did you get?
46.
Right, I'm checking. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. 46. Oh my goodness! I cast Levitate on myself.
Yay! Would you like to move?
Let me check. Let me check what Levitate does because I need to know because this is awesome.
I think it increases your. I think it like doubles your movement speed, and you float.
I think so. Let me check. I'm looking.
If it doubles your movement speed, coolio.
Just coolio.
Just coolio.
Okie dokie.
1 sec. Oh my goodness, it's a second level spell. That's awesome. Range 60 feet. It's a concentration spell for up to 10 minutes. One creature or object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature that succeeds on a Constitution saving throw is unaffected. The target can move but only by pushing and pulling against a fixed object or surface within its reach, such as a wall or a ceiling, which allows it to move climbing.
You're stuck.
Lupin, couldn't you technically do a Constitution saving throw on yourself to get out of it?
I want to stay floating. I want to, like, can I push off the ground so I'm like 20 feet in the air now?
You're 20 feet in the air.
Woo!
What about her magic missile?
Yeah,
so,
it'd be 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1.
So it's 1 plus 1 to each missile.
So, oh my god, so that's 5 plus 5 plus 4.
So what did you roll for each one?
I rolled a 4, and a 3.
Yeah, so 5 plus 5 plus 4. So
I did max damage. My goodness, I did 14.
Yeah.
I don't even have a second level spell slot, and I'm already.
Yeah, I guess we're all doing heavy damage. I literally just hit for like 60 some, so.
64 exactly.
Yeah.
Time to change my music. This is a gotten thing.
Anyway, Bird, it is now your turn. You are still 80 feet from this thing.
Wait, it's still alive?
Barely.
Me?
Yep, it's
18
your turn,
HP.
Bird.
I have 18 health. Can I move any closer?
Can you do what?
Move
Bird, do as much
closer?
damage as you can to this.
What, Bird?
Trying to move closer. I would like to request to move closer.
Okay. You can move 30 feet, which will put you 50 feet away.
Can I move 60?
You can use the dash action to move 60.
What's
Please,
Which
oh,
will
wait, no,
put
you
you
can't attack it.
this thing, and you don't have any action left.
I just moved 60. That just seems so much easier.
So you're moving 60?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'd put you within 20 feet of it. But you don't have an action anymore.
Yep. So basically, that's all you can do with your turn.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm screwed.
So that's all you can do unless you have something that uses a bonus action.
Don't think so.
Nope. So, that guy's turn.
Yay!
I'm dead. I'm gonna be dead.
Because you're 20 feet
What do
away
you
from
mean?
him.
I'm closer!
Because you're 20 feet away from him, he's going to use his 60 movement speed to run up to you and use another spell.
Oh, goodness.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
I'm surprised
Thank
you
you.
didn't just tackle him.
So,
I can't. I'm at 20 feet. I don't have another action.
this thing just lunges at you and he's casting a spell. So he reaches up to he's as he's standing right in front of Bird, you realize that this thing is 7 foot tall.
Great.
What?
This thing is 1 foot taller than Bird.
Oh, that's great.
It reaches down and grabs Bird by the throat and casts Vampiric Touch.
Bye.
Oh no!
Please
the
elaborate.
touch is impure.
I don't know what that is.
So as
feel like
he
this
casts this, he deals 11 damage to you.
Okay.
And because he used Vampiric Touch, he heals for 5. And then he dies.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So my stupid move just freaking murdered.
So as he grabs you and uses Vampiric Touch, you kind of feel the life force start to drain out of you. And then his arm and head burst into flame. And he flips away. And he just starts burning.
Okay.
Lupin's gonna run forward and try and salvage whatever she can from him.
No.
And it looked like it reacted with you when he tried to attack you with the spell.
Oh god.
So when he grabbed you and used the spell on you, he burst into flame.
He bursted into flame?
He burst
Just by
into flame and died. Or not Bird, but the thing.
Okay.
Lupin's gonna sprint towards him and try and use prestidigitation to put out the fire as quickly as possible.
You can put out a small flame, not a burning humanoid.
Put out his body. Just put out his body in general.
I guess. Prestidigitation. Poof.
Is he already dead?
Do we take the skull as like a trophy?
I'm gonna check him.
That is a smoldering pile of just bones and just like burnt flesh. And
Wait, I want to go to the throne. Is there a throne? I want to sit on it.
There is a throne.
Do not
Yes,
sit on it.
No.
Wait, sit on it. Yes, I want to sit on it.
Okay, so
No,
you step
wait.
toward this throne, and right when you sit down on it, a kind of radiance just emits out of you.
Whoa! That's cool.
And it's almost like you sit down and the throw just kind of lights up and the whole room just glows white and just a kind of wave just flushes over the entire hall and it just starts to purge everything of darkness. Like
I'm
this
the king, motherfuckers.
Wait. While this is happening, can I what does he look like?
So as you look at this thing, you're probably going to take its skull. So its face, it looks like the lights for its eyes in its skull have gone out. Its skull had a bit of flesh left on the right side of its face, and the left side is just bone. It's just a skull, and it was wearing. It had kind of like ram horns, like curled horns that come off the top of its head, and it was covered in like ragged clothing, like decade-old clothing that had been ragged and torn.
Lupin, take the skull.
Almost like it was dressed up as a king 10 years ago, and then it just sat here and got attacked by wolves.
Oh God. Did I just do a curse or something? Are we cursed?
Yeah.
So that's a bird. So this wave just kind of flushes over the whole place, and all the dark corners that you couldn't see are just now filled with light. And the wave stretches all the way back into the catacombs, and it flushes over the catacombs and just lights up the catacombs as well. And then this wave, it's kind of like a wave that it beamed out from you in a circular pattern and was surrounding the walls and ceiling, and it went all the way through along the walls and converged on the center of the back wall where you guys started. And once it converged, a door appeared.
Can we go to the door?
No, can we take a rest so I can actually heal?
No, go to the door. I still have 7 health. Let's go.
I have 1 health, please.
Anyway,
Let's
so
go. Do an adventure.
Lupin,
Okay, wait.
you're searching this body, you find a bag, a kind of pouch on him.
I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna open it. So as you open it, you see these little beads in there.
I'm gonna keep it.
You see about 7 beads inside.
I'm gonna shove it in my pocket.
All right. You grab the bag, you shove it in your pocket.
And then I'm gonna grab one of his rib cage, a bone from his rib cage, and rip it out and put it in my pocket.
All right. You put a bone from his rib cage in your
Did
pocket.
you take the head?
You guys can take the head. I want a rib cage bone because I took the head of the other guy.
May
Well,
I
I want the
use
head.
the...
So as you grab his rib bone, you go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can pull this bone off.
I got a 9.
You grab this bone and you heave with all your might. You can't even pick up his ribs. Like, they're just that heavy.
Lupin, I can get it for you.
Okay, please do, but please
Can
let me do it.
Bryson. Bryson.
What?
Can I use disguise self to make myself look like the monster?
I guess.
What
How
are you
tall
doing?
are you, actually? Are you 6 foot?
What?
How tall are you?
I am just the right height, 6'5", so I can make myself a foot taller to make myself look like it.
Okay, does anybody else hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
He's 6'5".
Yeah, what the fuck? His mic just got so quiet. Or is he just run away from his computer? Like,
I'm not on a computer.
He says he's 6'5".
yeah, I
Yeah.
heard it, but still.
He
I'm
was like
so
so quiet before
confused.
though.
Yeah, it was
Like
weird.
he was really quiet when he started talking, and then like
Yourself? as this creature, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna disguise myself as a monster.
So I guess cast disguise self.
So is there anything,
Great job.
Bryson?
Yeah.
Is there anything around the throne?
Go ahead and roll investigation, or yeah, roll investigation.
I would like to check
I
out.
have a feeling that she's just looking around and then she just sees
20.
me.
What?
20 in total.
Okay, so you didn't roll an actual 20.
No.
Okay, so as you look around, you go behind the throne and look around, and you see a kind of wooden treasure chest behind the throne.
Ooh, can I open it?
Take it.
When you
Lupin,
open
stop.
the throne, or when you open this chest, you see clothes like a fur cape
Ooh, I want it.
that a king would wear, and
I want it.
king's royal linens, and
I just
then
want
at the
it.
very bottom you find this little talisman amulet, and it's in the shape of kind of what a D8 looks like,
Okay.
and it's hanging from the top of that.
Ooh, I want it. I want that and the cape. You can leave the linens there. I don't really need those.
All right, so you sling this cape over your back and you buckle it on,
Yeah.
and then you put this amulet on, and you look like a king.
Yeah, boys. All right. Can I go help Lupin with that
I'm,
rib cage that he wants now?
I'm surprised Lupin hasn't seen me yet.
Oh no, they know you disguised yourself as that. You're just kind of standing in the corner, like breathing heavily.
I would like
You're just standing in the corner, disguised as thing, breathing heavily.
would I be able?
Can I walk over to them and just say hi?
Yes. So
Alright,
as Dan walks over as this thing, he has also taken on its features. So when he walks, he crackles, and when he speaks, he doesn't have any lips. So his mouth just kind of opens super wide, and noise just comes out. Words just come out of his mouth.
Well, that's great.
Can I
So he just
flick
opens
him?
his mouth,
Can you what?
and all here is hi. And then his mouth
What?
closes.
Can I flick him?
Can you lick him? Did you say you what?
She said
Flick.
lick.
Fa.
Flick?
him?
You
I want to
thought she
flick.
said lick?
Flick? You're gonna flick him?
Yeah, I want to flick him.
Holy shit. I thought you said lick him. I'm like, why the fuck?
Why would you want to lick him?
I don't know. So
I'm curious about how he tastes.
you just walk over, you jump, and you flick him on the forehead.
All right.
Oh, well, how mean.
Can I try to investigate the talisman that Bird has? Because I find it intriguing.
Yes. How do you want to investigate this?
I
Just leave it hanging on my neck as he gets really close and just looks at it. Bridget just feels Bird just feels really uncomfortable. He's just standing there.
I am curious whether or not it's a magical item, so I would like to ask if I can hold on to it for a second and cast Identify.
Bird?
Yeah.
So you take the necklace off and you drop it in Trenton's hand, and you cast Identify. Yes, this is a magic item.
Yeah.
And it's not an actual magic item in D&D. Homebrew. Get it? You know that is the Amulet of Kings.
Ooh.
And when you are wearing this amulet, if you issue a command, a creature must succeed a wisdom saving throw of a DC 12 or be compelled to follow that order.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it does not cause them harm.
I would like to stuff it in my pocket and keep it away from
No,
me.
it's mine. I would like to take it from him.
So
Can I do like a
as you
string?
try to stick this amulet in your pocket, Bert just kind of like grabs your arm and is like, no.
Can I try to fight back? Can I try to fight back?
I mean,
Can
I
I do a
guess
strength test?
fight Bird.
Strength.
Strength contest? Boy,
Yes.
go ahead.
Strength test right now.
Practically an arm wrestling contest. Just go ahead and roll strength.
What'd you get, Bert?
We'll win.
25.
F you.
Give it back, you motherfucker.
So as you grab his arm, you kind of just like lift him. You kind of pull his arm up into the air like a little kid. You pull his arm up into the air and he's like, no! His arm is up in the air and you kind of just pry his fingers open and grab it and just pull it away.
Yeah, boy. It's mine now. I would like to request to put it back around my neck.
All right, yes. You put it back around your neck.
Hey,
and you
yeah.
are now wearing your little...
Hell yeah. All right, I would also like to help Lupin get her, she wanted that rib cage, and I told her I would help her, and I haven't done that yet.
All right, so you walk over and you grab this rib. Go ahead and make a strength check to see if you can pull this rib off.
Can I make it with advantage and help her?
Well, I got
What?
a 19, so
Total?
yeah.
You fail.
Damn, how strong is this?
So you grab this rib cage bone and you kind of put one foot on it, or you kind of pull it a bit, and it doesn't seem to give. And his body is kind of stuck to the floor. It doesn't seem like it's melded or anything. It just seems like you can't lift him. It just does not move. You pull it, and it doesn't even seem to move or give way. So you put one foot on it, and you heave, and it just kind of bends in the slightest bit, and that's it.
Holy how strong is this fucking thing?
Hey, Lupin, I want to ask you a question.
Yes?
If I cast prestidigitation, can I make what does it do?
You can make a small object in your hand. You can create you can color a surface. So basically you can spray paint the surface. You can clean or dirty an object, and you can start up and snuff out a small flame.
I'm gonna create a rib cage. Well, a bone of a rib cage.
But it only lasts for about like a minute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give it to Lupin.
10 minutes.
Oh, I guess. So Dan walks over and he hands you a bone.
From a rib cage.
It looks like a rib bone, but he hands you a bone.
I'm gonna look at him and just like turn my nose away from the bone.
Oh god.
I mean,
we really need to keep trying to get this freaking rib cage.
Oh, Bryson?
Like the
you
freaking
didn't
bone.
hear him cast prestidigitation because, you know, a verbal and somatic requirement.
Hey, Bryson.
What?
How much experience do we get for killing that giant thing?
What?
600.
What?
You know what? 1,000.
Whoa!
Yay!
I
What does this mean?
originally had his health set at 100.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna like throw a dragon at us now.
I got scared that he was going to kill you, so I made him vulnerable to fire damage. when Trent attacked with the fireball, I made him vulnerable to fire damage, which really helped you guys out. Because he was at 81 when Trent attacked with the fireball spell.
Oh, fuck.
Like, you guys could get back to hell. And then that 64, because that doubled 32, just took him to 17. And then he's still alive. The magic missile took him to 3.
Well, I guess actually it makes sense why he would be vulnerable. I know it probably he's not vulnerable to fire normally, like in the book and everything, but it actually makes a little bit of sense because like his flesh and everything.
It makes sense too, because I'm going to tell you what he is, because nobody is now. After looking at him and kind of thinking a bit, you realize that this is a lich.
Oh no!
What's a lich?
It's a feral lich. It's a.
Lupin's gonna gasp and like take the little bag that she took and put it back.
So you're gonna put the little bag of keys back?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm concerned now because I've transformed myself to look like one of those.
Well, I mean, it doesn't change you at all. It just makes you look like them.
I know, but this is concerning.
Anyway, so you grab this little tiny bag that you had that you took from him, and you just kind of set it inside his ribcage.
Look at it! It's a beating heart.
This lich, because liches are originally wizards who give up everything in the search of magic, and they literally give up their own lives in the quest for magic. So they give up their own physical bodies to become better spellcasters.
Oh my god.
And they use blood magic. That is what liches do. That is original lich magic. That is what blood magic is. It's lich magic.
Lupin's going to point a dagger at everyone and say, "Put it all back! Give him it back! Now!
No.
Give him its back!"
Lupin, you can't tell me what to do.
So basically, a lich is Lupin. Got it.
Yes.
No, you're thinking of a bitch. This is a lich.
Oh!
There goes monetization of this.
This.
Oh,
I was monetized way before this. I was cursing up a storm earlier.
How much XP do I need to get to level 3?
I don't remember. You have the reference guide. Look up the character. Because you can go to rules, and then you can look at character or something like that, and you can look up like multi-classing or character advancement, and you can look at the actual XP table.
900 to level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bird, oh my god, Lupin's probably like level 4, isn't she?
No.
No.
What level am I?
Okay, wait. You gave us 1,000 EXP, right?
Yep.
Okay, level 4 is at 2,700. I'm at 1,750.
Damn.
So I leveled up.
Yeah, we all leveled up.
Yay! Only one level, right?
Yeah, only one.
Yeah.
So you're going to be level 3.
So
Yay. Great job! You made us have to do an extra day of work. Great job.
Well, not for Bird. Bird literally just has to press level up and everything's calculated for her.
Hey, should I do Paladin or multi-class?
Great
Yeah,
job.
do you want to do it? Hey, Bryson.
What?
Tell me when to stop hitting roll.
Now.
How the frick? I got 6 again.
Woo! Anyway, Bird, if you want a multi-class, you can multi-class.
What's multi-class? Explain.
Multi-class is you get to go a level into another class, like Wizard or Sorcerer or Rogue, but you have to have the stat prerequisite, which, like, you could go another level in Barbarian because you have a 20 strength, which would give you, like, unarmored defense. It would give you the Barbarian features.
Okay, so now we look up Bard.
Should I add proficiency to my thing?
Lupin.
What?
Okay, I chose Paladin, and it's showing me Agents, Conquest, Crown, Devotion, Oathbreaker,
that's your
Redemption,
archetype.
Vengeance.
That's your archetype. You get to choose like an archetype. If you tap on them, you get to see what they do.
That is 51.
Oh! Oh.
Guys,
I'm going to
Crush
pick
your opposition to
51.
establish order.
Guys,
Serve the realm.
Music
Guys,
Become a
music.
holy warrior.
everyone shut up for a second. I need help. I need help for you guys
Level
to pick what you want me to
3.
do. Because I'm going to get a second level spell because I can. But I want you to help me choose what I should do.
Oh, I can get a second level spell too.
I get 2 more spells. Yay!
I can be
Okay.
a holy warrior.
Okay, wait. Everyone, I want you all to take a vote.
No, wait.
There are 2 good
earned
spells,
1 more.
and I can only have 1 of them.
Okay.
Or no, there are 3 good spells. Goodness gracious. Okay, there's Crown of Madness. I can pick that. Hold Person or Suggestion. Which one should I pick?
Scorching Ray, obviously. It's literally like magic missiles, except it's fire and it's better.
No, because I can do something else. I could do like Suggestion.
What's that?
It's like, oh, I think you should stop doing that. And you have to make a wisdom saving throw to not want to do that.
Okay, no, because Lupin will use that on me all the time.
Hey,
I'm not wasting my spell slots on you.
Hey, do you regain your spell slot if you got rid of one when you level up?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, you can regain your.
God.
But just wait for
I want to
later.
become a holy warrior.
Everybody, just wait. Don't level up yet. It doesn't matter if you did it already or you're still doing it. Just stop. We're not done yet.
Okay.
We're almost done with this session. Like, I think beyond that door is the end of the session. And it is a good one.
Okay.
So, you want to try and pull this rib off again, or is that it?
I'm just gonna give up.
All right.
Wait, can we take the head? We didn't even try to take the head yet.
If you can't take the rib, I doubt you can take the head. So
Wait, I'm gonna like look really regretful, and I'm going to take the little sack back. I'll take it back.
Lupin, we can share the head together.
I'm gonna hit her
Bird,
while
you want to try and grab the head?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you grab the head,
Wait, what do I need to do a strength roll?
just wait. Just wait.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. So as you grab the head, you its eyes glow white, and its head comes clean off.
Oh, that seems
And-
easier than what I thought.
Its jaw opens, and it just kind of it sounds like music.
Oh.
It sounds like a symphony, like a harp. There's like a harp, and you can make out a harp and a lute, and what seems to be a kind of a violin.
Oh.
And it just his mouth is just still open. He just keeps playing.
Oh, okay. Can we take this and put it in my bag of holding?
Yes.
Shall I label it as like?
So as you picked him up, his jaw kind of fell open, and he was playing music out of his mouth. It sounded like classical.
It's like a music.
And his eyes were glowing white when you picked him up.
We're
So
like
you're gonna put this in the bag.
Yeah.
So he's still singing as you put it in the bag.
Okay.
And that's about it. That's all with the
We
body.
can have some
Unless you want to do anything else with the body. What are you
I
gonna?
would like to go check out the room.
Yeah, we can't get the rib, so we might as well just go check out the room.
Wait, for the rib. How about this? If Lupin really wants to rib that bad, what if all of us gather together and try to pull it off?
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit mad in the corner.
I'm down with that.
Lupin, come on over here if you really want the rib. We're all gonna try pulling.
All right. So
I didn't
everybody,
realize it was a lip. I respect
everybody
him.
put both their hands on this rib, and everybody's just heaving away at this thing. Bird has a foot on it, and Dan has a foot on it. Lupin's on top of him.
No. Lupin's at the side. Lupin's not helping.
Oh, I guess Lupin's not helping.
Lupin. Okay.
Everybody else is pulling on this thing, and all you hear is a and then a snap, and the rib comes flying off.
Lupin, play fetch.
Good boy. Well,
You just have this giant thick bone. It feels like solid stone in your hand. It's heavy.
We might be
It's
able
heavy, like 10 pounds heavy.
Lupin, are you sure you can carry that?
In the corner.
Huh?
Lupin's still sitting mad in the corner.
Why?
Is it possible for blacksmiths and stuff to make weapons out of bones and stuff?
I'm gonna
Never
take
know.
the bone over to
What?
Lupin.
Never know.
Can I take
Okay.
the bone?
Well, real quick, if so, I'd like to say, hey, Lupin, we might be able to make some really good weapons out of this.
And you might get in trouble with the gods for taking a lich's bones.
You
What?
don't really know about magic, do you?
Why not went bone in the first place?
Liches are always evil because they delve into dark magic and blood magic.
Oh.
So.
So?
I mean, you could make a handle out of this.
You don't want Lupin, you don't want an evil dagger?
No, something from a lich. I don't want to get.
You don't want it, I'll take it.
I don't
Alright.
get the gods mad at me.
So, I guess Bird grabs it and puts it in her bag of holding, right?
Yep.
Nobody has any objections to this? That's it?
Okay, I do, since,
For it.
I guess since, Lupin is saying no, just leave it there. We already got the
So I guess.
We already have the singing skull.
So. We already pulled it out. Like, what's the use of just putting it back?
Well, because Lupin is now saying no.
Well, Lupin wanted it in the first place.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was a lich.
Well, I guess that just really doesn't matter now, does it?
I'm just going to show you
Wait.
away
As
from
you
the room.
bag of
Isn't
holding.
there still skeletons?
So I'm gonna
in the
grab
main
it.
Area?
Bag of holding and then walk to the room.
Wait,
Okay.
isn't there still
So
skeletons in the main room?
So as you walk back into the main room, the skeleton's bones have disappeared. They were dead before because you killed them.
Wait, what about the new room that opened up?
It's past the main room. It's behind the main room because it's
Oh, okay.
always. So
Okay.
as you all walk back to this room, and you, I guess, do you want to open the doors?
Yes.
Sure.
Open
Right.
the door to a new world.
I guess. So Bird grabs the door, the handles to these doors, and flings them open. And all you see is just a yellow, like, almost like you're staring directly into a sun, just yellow blinding you.
Is it gold? That would be
Ow,
great.
my eyes!
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, like you right when you fling this door open, it's just a blinding yellow light just floods in your eyes.
I can't see.
And as all of you open your eyes and look into this room, it's just piles upon piles of gold.
Hell
My,
yeah.
my.
I knew it.
Bird, get out your bag of holding, scoop it all up.
Right, that's why I'm taking bag of holding as much gold as we can pile in.
This entire room is filled with golden cups, chalices, golden swords, golden everything. It's got jewels, gold. It seems to have a section in the back, too, that just seems to be comprised of just items. And
Can I
then there's-
look in the?
I'm
Can I
gonna
look
go
around
to
and
the
see if
back.
there's anything of value?
Was that Dan that just said that?
I'm going to the back.
Who just said that?
So me?
Who's that? Dan?
I'm going to the back of the place to look for anything like capes or clothes or anything
Yeah,
like
I want to do that too. I want to do that too. I want to
Looking for valuable
Well, yeah,
stuff.
that's what I wanted to do.
Was that
I
Bird
wanna-
that said that?
Yeah, I said I wanted to look around and see if there's anything of value in the back.
Sorry, I got super fucking confused there for a second. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Can I roll it too? I want to look in the back as well.
Yep,
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
showing it there first. Anything of value is mine first.
I just have better equipment. That's all I want to look for. Better equipment.
I got 11.
Investigation.
I
If
got
you want-
24.
I got 21.
So,
You just see me
Trent-
sprint to the back.
so Trenton, what exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for new staves, new robes, magic talismans, magic rings, just
So
anything that
looking
helps
for
my
anything
ability.
to deal with magic.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
I'm not sure, honestly. I might look for probably weapons of any value.
Who said that?
I did.
Yeah, Bird said that.
That Bird? Man.
Yeah.
That was Bird.
I was kind of wanting to look for the same things that Lemon is wanting to look for, or probably any swords or anything that I could use.
All right. So as you look around, Trenton, you look around and you see this. You immediately, your eyes are drawn to this really long staff. It looks like it's a wooden stick. It's about hold on. It's about
Yeah.
4 foot, 5 foot in between there. About just a 5 foot tall wooden pole that looks like it was just a branch that was snapped off a tree, and it looks like it was just whittled and cleaned. And it looks like it's a perfect staff. Would you like to go check it out?
I would like to check it out. And maybe, and cast Identify to see if it's a magic item.
All right, so you got to get me first. But anyway, we'll switch to Bird. So, Bird, your eyes are immediately drawn to this big, sparkly battle axe.
I'm intrigued.
Intriguing!
I want to go look at it.
It's a double-edged, two-handed, giant axe.
Ooh, yes.
It's
What
got
about me?
It's got a golden wire kind of weaved around the hilt of it, and it has engravings on the blades in the shape of two dragon heads.
I want to go grab it. Yes.
With their mouths open, and with their mouths open is the blade. So you're gonna go grab this thing?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Just
So-
go grab it.
You run over and you pick this thing up, and it feels perfectly balanced. It's light. It feels durable, and it just feels strong. You pick this thing up, and you feel like you could chop anything in half with this thing.
Hell yeah.
What about me?
Hold on. Dan? Was that you that said, what about me?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Wait, was that all?
I got a
Hold on, I'm not
4.
done with you yet, Bird or Trent. I'm not done with you.
Ah.
I got a 4.
What are you looking for, Dan?
Just mainly clothes, anything that looks like that would make my look better, or maybe armor.
He just cares about looks, apparently.
You look around and you can't really see anything that looks remotely like useful armor. Everything looks like it's gold, and gold is soft and it doesn't make good armor. And then you find it. You see in an armor stand hidden behind a pile of gold. You see it. The perfect set of armor. It is a set of full plate armor, and it looks like black steel. And it just looks perfect.
I'm immediately gonna put this on. Yep. Absolutely.
It's mine now, you suckers.
So you run over, and you might need everybody else to help you put it on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, can you help me with
But
this?
anyway, we'll get back to you in a second. So,
Can I go?
wait, Lupin's back?
Yeah, I've been here this entire time.
Oh, you didn't
Can
say
I go?
anything.
Lupin.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead. What you looking for? Roll investigation.
I got a 19 when I rolled because I saw everyone else getting cool stuff, and I'm going to look for any sort of jewelry that could be possibly magical.
Oh, magical jewelry.
Ooh.
So like a headpiece, a necklace, rings, something.
So as you look around, because you're a sorcerer, you have this feeling. You could just feel the magic in this room. It's just massive. You feel so much magic, so many magical items, and so much magic in this room. It's kind of hard to tell where it's all at. But you look around and you just kind of move toward where the biggest signal would be. And you stumble upon just a pile, and you feel just a lot of magic just emanating off of it to the point where it makes the hair on your arms just stand up. And you look around and you just randomly grab the ground to see if you can pick up anything. And you just grab this big ring. And on this ring is a jewel the size of your thumb.
Oh goodness.
It's a big ass jewel, like the size of a D20 for us.
Oh goodness.
But it's kind of like in an oval shape. And the ring looks like it's too big to fit you, but I mean, that hasn't stopped anybody before.
Never has.
Can I put it on my tail?
But you just feel like you got a good feeling about this one.
Just so you know, I can investigate anything you guys want me to.
So
well, I don't know. The last time I let you investigate something of mine, you tried to steal it.
That's because I don't want you giving everyone orders. That's
So I don't know if I trust you enough.
So what do you want to do, Lupin? You want to put the ring on?
I want to see if I can put it on my tail if it doesn't look like it'll fit on my finger.
How about you know? So you know what? All right. We're gonna put it on your finger. So you put it on your finger, and it kind of vibrates, and it kind of shrinks and resizes itself.
Ah.
The jewel shrinks as well, and then it kind of opens. It looked like it had like a tiny little crease in it, where it looked like two metal pieces were put together, and that crease kind of just folds open, and it looks like an eye. And it has an emerald stone. It has an emerald gem in between these two metal plates that kind of slide apart. And the gem glows. And as it glows, you see your body start to, like, fade away.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And as your body fades away, you start to realize that you're invisible.
God.
Oh, no.
That's amazing.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh no, abort mission. No.
Abort mission, we need to find her quickly.
Hold on. I'm now level
Only
2
you
for my
can see yourself,
thing.
though. After you turn fully invisible, only you can see yourself.
Where is it? Spell.
Can I give
spell,
Lupin,
spell.
like... Lupin.
Dan, please chill.
207.
Dan, please chill.
All right, so we'll
Hey,
go back to Trent now. Trent, you don't know about the ring, but back to this staff. you feel the staff, and it seems pretty balanced for being kind of lopsided. It kind of comes down to a point. It kind of looks like the staff from the Lion King that the monkey used. It's got kind of like a big top side that like you'd hold that as a handle, and you use the kind of pointed end as a kind of like that you touch the ground with if you were to use it as a cane. And it feels magical. Like you hold this thing, and you feel like your magic is pouring into it, and it's just cycling around.
Investigation. Not investigation. Identify.
Identify. As you cast Identify on this thing, you realize that it has kind of an amplifying effect to it.
So if I channel magic...
When you cast Identify while holding the staff, you accidentally cast it at a range.
Oh, God.
So you end up identifying random objects that you have no clue. So basically, when you casted Identify while holding the staff with both hands, you ended up casting Identify at a range, at a more amplified effect. And you ended up identifying like 3 or 4 other objects, but those don't matter because it was just jumbled information. You kind of forgot it. But you realize that, well, you didn't really get the actual effect of the staff because it kind of backfired, but you realize that when you use spells with this in your hands, that the spell, this cane, staff, stick, whatever you want to call it, is spelled so that any magic that you cast while holding this is amplified.
Does that mean like anything is amplified, like damage and everything?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have some fun with this.
Oh, God.
All right. So, go ahead and add this to your inventory.
What should I call it?
You can call it whatever the hell
The
you
staff
want.
of doom.
The staff
The
of
staff
what?
of Rafiki. No! Rafiki's staff!
Rafiki.
Bryson, I want you to look at the D&D chat.
Hold on. But you can call it whatever you want. It doubles the range of any spell that you cast. It doubles the range of any spell you cast, and if a spell is touch, if the range of a spell is touch, it automatically makes that spell a 20-foot range.
What about damage-wise? Because you said it also amplifies damage.
It adds an extra dice of the damage of the spell that you cast using the staff.
Oh gosh, this is amazing.
Good utility item. So any spell you cast with it that has a range of touch is automatically put to a range of 20 feet. And if it is a utility spell, like a support spell, if it is a spell that does not deal damage, you can target 1 extra creature. You hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
So if it is a spell that does not deal damage, you can target 1 extra creature.
And then you said adds +1 of required dice for damage.
It adds +1 of the damage dice used for the spell you cast. So add 1 extra damage die, because let's say you're to cast Fireball, D10, then you add an extra D10, and the range is doubled. So if you were to cast Fireball, then you gain 1 extra D6. But if you're to cast something like Firebolt, it would add an extra D10 and double the range.
I just called it the amplifier, and then added all the stuff after it.
Alright. But, Lupin, so you got your ring. Bird, back
Yes.
to you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, you this axe, and Would you like to go ahead and make an attack with it, just to swing it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and add this to your character sheet in your weapon tab.
I'm there yet.
In the weapon tab, you can press Add New Weapon or like the plus button. Go ahead and make a custom weapon based upon the battle axe. So make it a two-handed weapon. So basically just, like, yeah. In 7th hour study hall tomorrow, if we have school, I'll help you design the custom weapon. But as you swing this thing, it, the dragon engravings, they light up. One side bursts into flame, and the other side glows. One side glows red and turns hot, and one side glows blue and starts to form ice crystals on it.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
That's
So when
oh
you swing this thing, it lightning trails behind it as well.
Fuck yeah! I personally think mine is better than the rest of y'all's.
Oh, I got my amplifying staff, so I can cast Fireball and kill basically anything now.
Okay, so
Wow,
Bryson, can you look at the D&D chat?
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot to do that. Sorry.
Bryson's not done telling me what's my thing.
He just said one side does fire damage, the other side does ice damage, and when you swing it, it has a trailing electric damage.
How do you like it?
Oh, so that's what you want your suit of armor to look like?
What's
Yeah.
That is perfect for this throne room. That is perfect.
Right?
That is amazing. That is exactly what it looks
range?
Okay, so is there like any like magic added to it, or is it just like a really cool looking suit of armor?
You can't tell because you're a bard and a fighter. You're literally like the worst person to tell whether it's magical or not.
Oh, I just had
Hey, Lupin!
And plus, because it's full plate, you can't get it on without help.
Oh,
Bryson, I just had a question.
What?
With this staff, I know it amplifies magic, but am I also able to focus magic?
What do you mean by focus?
Like, okay, frick. Like, okay, this is the easiest example I can think of. Like, if it's a touch magic and it increases its range to 20, am I able to, like, single out a specific item within that range, like, focusing it to that specific item to learn it, and not get a ton of information if there's more than just one?
Huh. Well, if you cast it, yes, you could focus on that item, but it would still give you the information of the items around it. But if you focus on that item, then you could get the information of that item. Yes.
can you focus on me?
I know you're invisible right now, so I can't see you.
So basically, when you cast this on near all these items, you got like 10, 12 magic information flowing in your head. You're surrounded by magic items right now, so right here is probably not the best place to use Amplified Identify.
I know, but, like, I was thinking, like, if it's also an attack, like, well, I guess that's not the best example. Okay, like, if it was, like, an area of effect, like, magic, would I be able to focus it to a smaller area of effect?
Yes, you would.
So I could just add that.
But if it says it's an area of effect, it tells you the radius of the area.
I know, but what if it's like, let's just use Fireball as an example again. What if it's like Fireball, and then someone's in the 20-foot, and someone's in the 20-foot range? I'm trying to talk. But someone's in the 20.
Give me back my popcorn, goddammit! I can't stop. Give me back my popcorn!
Sorry, I had to move rooms, and my brother father's yelling at my mom.
She took my popcorn!
Okay, let me try that again. Okay, so like let's say someone's in the range of the 20-foot range of fireball, like they're just at the edge of it, and so they'll get hit. But would I be able to like focus it down to like even just a slightly smaller range, just so they don't get hit?
My popcorn!
Okay, you can go ahead and add this as well.
Okay.
You can choose intelligent or you can choose up to 5 creatures within a spell area and make them automatically
Yes!
damage of the spell.
I couldn't hear you. You glitched out.
You may choose up to 5 creatures within a spell that you within a spell's or not. Let's make it 3. We'll say you may choose up to 3 creatures and make them immune to an area to fuck. I don't know how to word it.
I get what you're saying. I'm wording it in my
You may choose 3 creatures within a spell's area and make them immune to its damage or effects. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right. That makes sense, right?
Yes, it does.
Got it. Anyway, so, Bird.
Yes.
When this battle axe, you swung it and lightning was trailing behind it. And one blade was fire, one blade was frozen, lightning trailing behind it. And it seems to glisten as well.
You're popcorning your beard.
Guys, okay. So the person that typed in the chat.
Take him off! I gave him money, I'll take him away! Go pee yourself! Oh, shitheads.
Okay, Bryson, continue.
All right. So the blade seems to glisten as well.
Ooh.
Almost as if it's been laced with something.
Ooh.
And as you look at this glistening, you realize that the fangs of the 2 dragon engravings are dripping venom.
Whoa.
So, this can for all dragons.
Okay, what was that? You kind of glitched out.
This battle axe contains the elements of all the dragons.
Whoa, that's fucking amazing.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Okay, so can we just like agree that you are giving us magical items galore? So what are you gonna throw at us?
Wait, no. You still has to tell me what the range of my battle axe is.
Yeah, but I'm
depends on how long this thing is. We'll say 10 feet.
Okay.
This thing is massive. It is as big as you.
I'm 6 feet tall, and this thing is 10 feet. That's an extra 4 feet.
Yeah, this thing is a two-handed weapon as well. So when you swing this fucking thing, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. So Lupin, you have a ring of invisibility. Trenton, you have an amplified staff.
Wait.
What?
I wanna do something. I wanna take off the ring and I wanna stash it in my pocket. Just for now. And then I wanna walk up to Rimiru.
Alright.
And I want to look up at him. Excuse me, I have something to admit to.
Oh fuck, what'd you do?
So, you put the ring away, you walk up to Trenton, or Rimiru, and what do you say?
I have something to admit to, sir. And I think it's time you got them back.
What'd you do?
Is Trent here? Hold on.
Yeah, where is...
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm here. What did you
Alright.
take?
Listen close.
I'm gonna look down.
You promise I get to keep what I found?
Oh, fuck. What'd you do?
Depends on what it is, but most likely yes, since you found it.
Okay, well, the thing that I found in this room is something I want to keep. But I will give you this back because I feel like you are probably a better representative to keep a hold of it.
And I hand you back the deck of cards.
Wait, the deck of cards that he lost?
The dwarf took, yes, the deck of cards that the dwarf took.
Okay, as she hands them back, she's handing them to me so I can grab them, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
I stare at her, I'm shocked for a second, give her an evil look, slowly take the cards, slap her enough to hurt her, but not to do any damage.
Why are you slapping her?
Because she tricked me off.
Give her a big one smack in the face.
Highly descriptive.
Okay, so I was the
Why?
She just takes it back.
No, I already took it, it's in my hand.
So I was the dwarf, and I kind of wanted to have some fun and prestidigitation, make me able to make myself look injured. And
Lupin, what'd you do?
I'm just glad you didn't draw any, and I stick it back in my pocket.
Can I tell you about the thing I found then?
What?
You promise not to tell the mean red dragonborn.
Which one?
I feel like this pointed at me. I wonder why.
Lupin, whisper it through the chat so she doesn't, know.
Whisper
No,
it through the chat.
You already know about it. I'm gonna just like hold him the ring and then whisper into his ear.
It makes me invisible.
Ah.
Are you gonna show me?
May I identify to find out what it can completely do, like everything it does?
Yes. So as you identify this, are you going to use your staff of amplifying so you don't have to touch it?
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna focus
you
in on it.
amplify, and you're able to cast it subtly as well. Okay. Can you add this as well to your staff?
Yes.
I can.
No, not to your ring. I'm adding to Trent's staff.
Okay.
If you cast a spell using this staff that does not heal or deal damage, you may cast the spell without its vocal or somatic components. Get it?
Yeah, I'm typing it right now.
So basically, no hands.
No hands!
No hands, Mom!
Dad, no hands!
Lupin, so
Wait,
you
what,
don't
Father?
know if he has cast Identify on this ring.
Oh,
But,
Well, I just asked if I could cast it, though. I just literally vocally asked if I could cast Identify to see what it is.
do you want to cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of do, actually.
All right. Boom! You've casted it. You don't need to use a vocal or somatic component. No one knows you casted the spell. So if it does not deal damage or heal, if it's not a healing or a damage spell, you may cast it without its vocal or somatic component. So, like, let's say you use Minor Illusion. You don't have to cast using vocal or somatic. So you could just stand still and have an illusion appear.
Well, fuck.
For what?
Anything. Like, if he casts a spell.
No. On what? Are you talking about the ring or the staff?
The staff.
I'm saying if he casts a spell that does not deal damage or restore health, he does not need to use his vocal or somatic requirements. If he can just stand still.
Actually, speaking of this, can I toss out my old staff?
Can you what?
Toss out my old crappy quarterstaff.
Your quarterstaff is a melee weapon.
Oh, okay, never mind.
First place. Or at least magic damage. And I guess no. Keep the quarterstaff.
You can sell it.
In your character sheet, yes, you may toss the old one, but you can now use this new staff as a quarterstaff weapon. So you're now able to beat the shit out of people with this staff as if it were a quarterstaff.
Bad boy.
So what does the ring do since I cast Identify?
So the ring.
Well, actually, never mind. Yeah, just tell me.
The ring can hide her completely.
Even
Right?
from
It can hide her. It can hide her sound, her smell, her sight. You cannot see her, smell her, or hear her.
What about her? Do people in this game have a magic aura, like they can sense?
Technically, but only if you cast a spell to see it, or you can
like detect magic.
Like you detect magic, and she has a ring on. It also blocks any form of location spell that is used on her.
What about see invisibility?
That does not work either.
Bryson, real talk. Why would you think this would be a smart idea to give her something like this?
You're just okay, Bird. Listen, Lupin has her reasons and ways of things. She gave you the deck of cards back. Does that not prove something?
You didn't give me the deck of cards. You gave Lemon the deck of cards.
She still take up physical space, so you could still hit her.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like Trent can still cast Fireball and incinerate the entire room.
Whoops.
Bird.
He can fucking pull a World War II and just put Lupin in a fucking incinerator.
Bird.
What's
Bird?
What's the bird avatar's name? I forgot your name.
Fartface the first. They're Fartface the first.
Bird. What is it? Bird. Bird. I'm gonna call over Bird.
Yeah, everyone does.
Bird.
Yes.
Okay, you and Daniel are not allowed to know about the rings. I haven't told either of you, so you can't take it from me.
I wasn't going to take it from you in the first place.
You better not.
Either.
Bird, real
I'm
quick.
not gonna take it
Bird.
from you.
What?
First thing, the deck of cards was originally mine because I was the one who claimed it from the bag.
Exactly. I know they were yours.
Two, you literally just got the ultimate battle axe. So I don't want to hear you complaining.
Yeah, and that's why I told her I wouldn't take her ring because there's no point in me having it.
No, you're sitting there complaining. Why would you give her something like that? So,
have you realized that she is the craziest person on the team? She legit wants to murder all of us all the time.
Do you not think I don't know this? I'm not complaining though.
Okay,
right.
I'll stop complaining.
Lupin her magic item. Bird has gotten hers, and Trent has gotten his.
How much damage it does?
It deals these things.
Like, what's the range? Wait, I'm sorry. Range first.
10 feet.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Now, it deals a D8 or a D6 of lightning, cold, fire, and poison.
Wow.
And a D12 for the battle axe's damage.
Holy fuck.
A D12 of slashing damage.
So is that added on to the lightning and stuff?
I told you I'd sort that out tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. That might just be smarter.
In 7th hour, don't you have PE 7th hour?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, tomorrow's Friday, so everyone has PE.
Bryson, do you have first or second lunch?
We might not
second.
have school tomorrow.
I have second lunch.
I have second lunch as well. Okay.
Oh, Bird can come over and sit with me and you, Bryson, and we can figure it out.
Yay!
Guys, I
But yeah,
hope
I
you
can figure it out.
realize that
So
there's a
it deals a
possibility.
lot of damage, basically. And it deals like almost every element except thunder, necrotic, and
Radiant.
force.
I got like the fucking king of dragons right here.
Yeah, this is literally.
I'm legit calling it the King of Dragons. That's the name of my battle axe. It's legit called the King of Dragons.
Oh, Lupin.
What if it's a dragon slaying weapon?
Oh my god! That might be what it is.
I
Lupin.
hope you realize that our race kind of worships dragons.
Lupin.
Don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, Dan has not gotten his item because
Oh yeah,
he
we
can't
all
put
need
it
to
on.
help him put it on, don't we?
I call Bird.
Oh, let
We
me
have at least one person
Oh,
to
I'm
help
sorry.
you.
let me cast
Didn't hear you.
Identify first. Let me cast Identify first. So he's
Okay.
on the armor.
Oh, I was like, on me? No.
On the armor.
I guess go ahead and cast it on the armor.
Yes.
Boom! Identify cast. And when you cast Identify, you feel a barrier, almost as if the barrier is pushing your Identify spell back.
Whoa.
Wait, oh gosh.
Ooh.
That's some fucking
This armor,
good armor right
as
there.
Identify spell, because it's not a touch spell and it was a range spell, it kind of sends out as like a radio wave.
Yeah.
You can feel it though. You can feel it leave the staff and hit the item, and then you basically, the information is beamed back like a signal. But as the beam hits this armor, it's almost as if the signal kind of vibrates against the armor, and then just comes back with like a staticky signal. All that you get from it is that there is a very, very strong protection spell on this armor.
Yeah.
Would I be able to walk up? Sorry. Would I be able to walk up and actually put my hand on the armor and figure out what it does?
Yes,
Even
you
though
can.
I haven't-
So
even though
go
I-
ahead and are you casting Identify again while touching it?
Yes. Even though I have a good idea of what it already does.
All right. So when you touch it and you cast Identify, you feel it, like you feel the barrier on this armor pushing you physically back.
Oh,
Like
God.
you have to brace yourself because your hand is being pushed away from this armor.
Oh, I like this armor.
And you feel the armor start to kind of almost move, but it's like if the armor's not moving, it just feels like the armor is literally pushing you away. Physically, like your hand is starting to get pushed back. But the spell is successful. This barrier that is on it has glyphs. It has magical glyphs, sigils, and magic infused into the metal itself. And it is spelled, glyphed. This armor is meant to be worn by someone who is literally killing demons.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
This is a demon slaying armor. This armor gives you resistance to all damage.
Oh my fucking god.
And
All
once per
damage.
you become immune to one attack.
What about magic? Because you just said all damage, but what about magic? Because it's literally bouncing back my magic.
That too. When you become immune to the damage, you reflect the damage.
So does it reflect magic as well, or just...
Yes. Well, not all magic. When you wear this armor, you're resistant to all damage, magic and physical included. Meaning you take half of any damage that you're hit with while wearing this armor.
I feel like a
And once per day, you are able to reflect damage that you would have taken onto the opponent that struck you.
Whoa.
I feel like a kid on Christmas.
Even if it is a spell,
I feel like it's one of those things where like the armor chooses the person, and this is just amazing.
I would be willing to help Dan get the armor on.
Yeah.
And
So
as you look at this armor as well, it is the perfect size and shape for Dan.
This is the excitedest I've been in years.
I think this is the most exciting
It is
thing.
exactly 6'5". This helmet is in the shape of a Dragonborn skull.
Oh my
The
god!
gloves, the gauntlets fit perfectly. The boots fit snugly, and the chassis, the chest piece, fits on like a glove.
I think I'm switching character for main character.
Well, I would really like all these features to not leave my games. Because if you have another DM, they are going to eat your ass. Because these features are kind of OP, but the reason that I give you these features is I tend to make my enemies a little too overpowered because I kind of overestimate the players. I gave that lich 100 health.
You're going to throw a dragon at us next. You're going to throw a dragon wormling at us next.
Oh, please don't.
Please don't make me. I already, on accident, I believe, killed one, so please don't make me even more.
Oh, Bryson.
From my own race's type
I would
of
like
religion
to
type thing.
After I
Trenton, what were you gonna?
Okay, after I help Dan get the armor on, I would like to ask Bird to let me borrow the
Trenton, I missed everything you said. Call glitched out.
Oh, sorry. After I help Dan get the armor on, I would like to ask Bird if I could borrow the bag of holding for a second and start scooping up as much gold as I can.
Yes, I will help you in this action.
Alright, so as Dan slips this armor on, and it's fully complete, the armor kind of, like, basically, the visor kind of radiate, like where his eyes would be, they glow. He can now see any invisible creatures and can cast the detect magic spell as if, well, he can cast the detect magic spell at will.
I am ready to take on.
I have a real quick question.
I am ready to take
Wait,
on
so if
whatever.
Lupin went, like, used her ring and went invisible, would Dan be able to see her?
Yeah. Would I?
You want to slip the ring on?
No, because I don't want them to know about it.
Please?
Alrighty.
Tell us.
Angry. But, this armor is spelled so that it isn't able to be detected by magic.
Yeah.
But any spell that detects the armor, any spell that is looking for the armor succeeds, or succeeds with disadvantage and is really hard to succeed, but it can still be done. Any spell that is targeting Dan, that is trying to locate or crowd control, aka compel him to do something, this saving throw does not work. He is now immune to psychic damage.
Oh my
Yay!
I appreciate the fuck out of it.
So no vicious mockery.
Oh god. Vicious mockery.
Can I start scooping up gold now, please?
Can I help him?
Me too.
I will help the maid.
That damage reflection thing, you have to take the armor off in order for that feature to be regained.
Oh, so like if he does the damage reflection, he has to take the armor off and then put it back on the next day to get it back.
Well, he can take it off and put it right back on. It just, the armor has to recharge, and when it's on, it's active.
Okay.
So when you take it off, it deactivates, but when he puts it on, it activates.
Wait, does it have to be a full set of armor to activate it?
Yes.
Because then he could just, if that's the case, yeah, he could just take off the helmet and keep it deactivated, and then activate it just putting on the helmet.
The armor has to be deactivated for at least 8 hours, which would be a long rest, for at least 8 hours in order to regain the feature.
So basically,
plus, there is a little cap so you can go pee. There is a cap.
I love how he just like added that in. He's just a little cap so you can go pee.
Yeah, there is that.
Yay!
Yay!
What about poop?
I mean, now if you need to like go number 2, you can't do that.
No, there's
Anyway,
another flap back there.
What about the
Was somebody gonna say something?
Just a little flap in the back.
I would like to start scooping up gold with the bag of holding.
Can I
Yeah.
do that as well?
Please go
Scoop
to a
up
town.
go ahead and everybody just go ahead and scoop up as much gold as possible.
And put it in the bag of holding.
A couple handfuls and like grab a couple handfuls and throw it into my coin pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. Like throw some into my coin pocket and then just like scoop as much as I can.
There is like golden crowns. There's jeweled crowns, jeweled necklaces.
I already have a
crown.
steel.
Hey,
black
Bryson, I want a crown.
steel thing of
Go ahead.
armor. So I'm fine.
You go ahead and you just pick up a crown. You pick up like a jeweled helmet.
Is there like yes,
there
it shall
any
go with
cape?
my cloak and my talisman.
Is there like a
Yeah.
cape?
You pick up one that has the gem for your talisman, your amulet is purple.
Uh-huh.
And you pick up one that has amethyst gems studded in it. A silver circlet with amethyst slotted into it.
Hey, is there any
I
clothes?
should sit on my
With amethyst gems that are the size of they're pretty big. And sapphire and amethyst gems studded into it.
Are there any necklaces with rubies, sapphires, or emeralds?
Yes.
Can I just take like 3 of those, just like an emerald, a ruby, and a sapphire, and put them in my pocket, and you'll see why later.
Is there any ring? Because the king always needs a ring.
Can I look
You
for
found
like?
You found exactly what you're looking for. Ruby, emerald, and sapphire.
All golden, like chains and everything?
Yes. They were golden chains.
Bryson.
Okay, I'll just put in my pocket for now. You'll see why later.
Bryson, is there like a cloak that can go around my armor?
A cloth?
A cloak.
A cloak?
Ooh.
Don't know.
You're like, I have no idea.
I just had a thought of something I can also look for.
Roll investigation to look around.
Okay. Please get a high number. Investigation. I got a 10.
Total?
Yes.
Well, you look around with no avail.
I would like to look.
Try again.
Oh, I was hoping I could look for something.
So, as all of you scoop up all this gold,
and pockets,
you add them. We're not gonna get into platinum pieces. We're just gonna go straight gold because I fucking hate platinum and gold conversion. So we're just gonna go straight gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each of you add 2,000 gold to your inventory.
How much is in the bag of holding?
3/4 of all your gold combined.
3/4 of our gold combined, and there are 4 people. That's 2,000 apiece. 2, 4, 6, 8. 3/4 of that would be 6,000. So there's 6,000 in the bag of holding.
Each of you are carrying 1/4 of 2,000.
Bye.
So that all of it's inside the bag of holding. What?
I did another investigation check to look
what'd
for
you
that
get?
cloak.
He
And
really
I
wants that.
got a 17.
All right. So as you look around, you see a glass case laying on the ground, almost as if it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast or a Snow White coffin just laying on the ground.
I said,
And as you walk over to this thing, this armor, by the way, seems extremely light.
oh.
You walk with this thing, and you are not hindered in any way.
Ooh.
When you are wearing it, AC becomes 20.
My AC? It's AC.
My
Wait.
goodness.
Armor class.
You either get a natural 20 or a soft 20 to be able to even hit him.
Wait, Bryson, you said, do we each get 2,000 gold, or do we each get a fourth of 2,000?
Each of you add 2,000 to your inventory.
And then how much is in the bag of holding?
The bag of holding, let's just say the bag of holding holds 10,000. That is not connected to your guys' gold.
My goodness.
Okay.
Okay, what do I add to my AC?
Just turn it 20. Just make it 20.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey guys, I gotta get going.
Okay, Bird, we'll set.
A little longer?
Can we come back to this another tomorrow or something?
Yeah, Bird, me and Bryson can help you sort out all the stuff in your app and everything since you have second lunch.
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted to look for a ring, but I don't think I have enough time because I have to kind of get going right now.
All right, Bird, I'll kind of play for you. I'll kind of just guide you through, and we'll fill you in on what I did. I'm not going to fucking kill your character or anything. I'm just going to try and get us through this.
I just wanted to, find a ring. I don't care
ring
if
to match
it's
your
match
set?
or not.
You want to match your set?
What?
Do you want to
Yeah,
find a ring?
if it has any, magic or anything, that would be great, but I just want a fucking ring.
All right. We'll get back to that then. All right.
Bye.
See ya, Bird.
Gotta get going.
Bye.
See ya. So, Dan, as you walk up to this kind of coffin casket, it's got a clear glass case, and you see a robe. A little robe, like one that goes fully around your armor, or would go fully around a person, but it looks like it would go fully around your armor.
Can I put it on?
It's inside this glass case, but it looks like there's a lock that seems to be spelled. It's not a normal lock. You stick your fingers into these holes and you turn it, and it's a spelled lock.
Can I just break it with my morning star, the glass?
Please
You can
don't
go
do
ahead and
that.
hit the glass.
Don't do that, please.
Are you gonna hit the glass?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage because you're obviously gonna hit it.
Watch, he rolls hit. If he rolled hit, he gets a 1 and misses it.
8.
Huh?
I got an 8.
You got an 8? A total of 8?
Yes.
All right. So as you hit this thing, your morning star, when it impacts the glass, a whole bunch of glowing symbols just appear where your morning star impacted the glass. They appear on the glass, and they push your morning star back. It's almost like hitting plexiglass. You hit this thing, and your morning star kind of bounces back.
Hey, bird! Can you come here a minute?
Magic. Probably call Rimiru.
Or, the crazy little thing that has the ring.
Either one of you, Bird or Lupin, can you come here?
Why do you keep... Bird's gone.
Oh, wait. Then... Okay.
Bird,
Just try it. There's a magic lock.
I forgot what your name is.
Trent or Rimiru, either one works.
Are you magic or?
Yes.
Can you help me with this?
I want to look for a robe that gives me a higher AC first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just look for other things. I'll just stuff more gold into the bag of holding.
No, that's already maxed out. We already got like 10,000.
Oh.
We're good.
Well, I'll just wait here then.
Yeah, I would like to look for a robe that gives me a higher AC.
All right. So, Trenton, as you look around, you see a robe. You see a kind of armor stand, what looks like it, and on it is hanging a kind of like a brown cloth cloak. It looks kind of rugged, but it looks like it's still okay. And you can definitely feel just a little bit of magic coming off of it.
I don't need anything overpowered. I just want something that makes me more defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess since I see it, I'll cast Identify on it to see what it has it. Not from a range touching distance.
All right. So, as you approach, you're going to cast Identify?
I'm going to touch it and cast Identify, yes.
Okay. So you touch it and cast Identify. It doesn't explode or anything, but you touch it and you cast Identify on it. And as you cast Identify on it, it absorbs your magic.
Magic resistance?
It absorbed your magic by like when you made physical contact with it, it absorbed the force of your touch. And when you cast Identify on it, all you could get is just you feel a void. That's it. That's all you feel from it. Your Identify spell was absorbed.
So I had no right to identify it.
Nope. Nope.
Well, I'm guessing by that it has like some sort of magic resistance or magic absorption. I'm afraid to put it on because if it absorbs magic, it might literally just suck magic out of me.
Wada wada quack quack.
But also, if it doesn't do that and gives me a higher AC, that would be good. So I would like to try it on.
It might just be on the outside.
All right. So as you put this cloak on, you don't feel any different. The cloak just seems like a normal cloak. And when you put it on, it absorbs force and converts it into magic energy that it uses for a barrier. But if it is impacted, then it uses that force to create a barrier. So this cloak, if you take any amount of damage, physical damage, has to be physical. If you take any amount of physical damage, you may use this. Okay, so there's a feature for this robe. You can cast the shield spell. You can cast the shield spell once per rest. If you take any form of physical damage, you regain the use of this feature.
So it gives me control, basically a free shield spell.
Yeah. And if you take any form of physical damage, you regain the use of that feature.
Okay, let me just get this typed out.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. About my armor. I take half of the damage, right? When
Half
I
of
have it on.
half of all damage when you have it on. You have resistance to all damage.
I need to write that down.
Hey, Bryson. Is
Yeah?
everyone else doing something right now?
Yeah, that I know of, yes.
Can I make another investigation check to look for like a magical, possibly a magical dagger or padded armor?
15 seconds remaining.
Padded armor.
It'd give me slightly higher AC, so
7, 6.
I wouldn't be as easy to hit as a 12 or a 14 with the goop, the helmet of goop.
Has begun.
Technically, because you can turn invisible and they can't detect you in any way, blind friends can't see you, magic detect cannot see you.
Well, still.
So, because technically you're invisible, anything that attacks you has disadvantage. Unless it's a spell, which they wouldn't really know where to hit unless you're standing next to Trent and he gets hit.
Okay. I still want to look for those magical daggers, though, if possible. If there are any.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
All right. Grab a good die. I got a 3.
Fuck! You look around and you find a set of padded armor, and it has a giant gaping hole going straight through it.
Well, I'll put it on my head.
Huh?
I'm gonna put it on my head and wear it like a necklace.
The fuck?
You're gonna
It's
do
padded armor. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
No, like I'm gonna put like a gaping hole like over my head so that
And wear it as like a necklace.
Hey,
yeah,
Bryson.
like that.
What the
I don't know how that's gonna work out very well at
Hey,
all.
hey, Bryson.
I don't
What?
think that's gonna help you at
Does
all.
the robe raise my AC at all or no?
It raised your AC by 2.
Okay, so now I got 15.
So when you go ahead and hold on your AC, tap and hold on it.
Yeah, I already did that.
Did you go to miscellaneous and add 2?
Okay, I'll go to miscellaneous add 2.
Don't change your actual AC number. Put your AC number back to 10 if you don't have armor on. Do you have any armor?
Apparently my normal robe counts as 10 AC.
Okay, 10 AC. This is how you calculate AC. It's 10 plus dexterity
Okay.
plus light armor if you have light armor on.
Then I have no armor. I have no armor.
Yeah, so 10 plus dexterity plus miscellaneous plus armor. But if you're wearing medium or heavy armor, you don't add your dex. So 10 is your normal AC plus your dexterity, and your miscellaneous, which would be the cloak, adds 2. This does not count as armor. You can still wear armor underneath of this.
Okay.
So that's a miscellaneous bonus to armor. And you can cast the shield spell. Shield spell is a reaction spell, meaning you can cast it if someone attacks you.
Yeah, what I put down for the description of the item. This robe allows you to cast the shield spell once. The effect recharges when you take any form of physical damage.
Yes. Make sure you say you cast this once per rest, and if you take any physical damage, regain the use of this feature.
So all you have to do is get Lupin to bite you again.
Yeah.
Basically, you just have to punch your robe.
You have to punch yourself.
Okay, well, you have to punch yourself in the face.
Take any form of physical damage.
Just flex yourself in the face.
Yeah. Anyway, Lupin, you want to re-roll that investigation check? Or do you want to keep this padded armor as a necklace?
I'm gonna throw away the padded armor and be like, I'm just gonna chuck it. I'm just gonna go.
I think Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Lupin was talking.
I'm paying for all those good rolls.
What'd you get?
I got a natural 1.
Oh boy.
+1. So
You fall and you land on a pile of gold and you hurt yourself. Take a D4 of damage.
I got 3. Oh
Hey,
no!
Bryson.
Wait! Oh no! I'm unconscious.
Wait, how are you unconscious? You leveled up. You should have gotten all your health back.
Nah, I told you guys to stop leveling up if you didn't already. So she knocked herself unconscious.
Oh, great. I already got leveled up. So.
Can I say something for flavor?
I was about to say that I was going to take a rest now and finish up because I gotta get going.
No way! You didn't.
Alright.
You didn't help me with the case.
I can help you next time. We'll still be in the thing. We'll just take a rest in the dungeon gold.
We are literally gonna take a rest in a pile of gold.
Yes.
We're gonna sleep in our gold bed.
Alright, that works for me. I guess that's the end of this session. Everybody remembers their stuff, right?
What? I've been writing everything down, so I have it.
Literally, if I play with any other DM in any other D&D session and I play as this character, they are literally gonna throw waves of demons at me.
They're just throw you out of the campaign because that armor is OP.
Yeah, I know.
They probably won't let you use it. If it's a legitimate campaign, they won't let you use like homebrew shit like that. Like that's insane. And Trenton,
yeah,
I've got something for you.
Okay, I'm gonna end the broadcast now. So okay. I hope everyone enjoyed, and goodbye.